Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there. Today, we're going to do something that we've done a few times on the channel before. It's something that a lot of you guys seem to enjoy, and I definitely enjoy doing it for you guys on the channel as well. And what I'm specifically talking about is covering artist merch. A lot of you guys like me covering artist merch. I like covering artist merch. It's definitely incorporated into streetwear all the time, so I don't feel like it's deviating too much from our regular upload schedule by covering artist merch, because I feel like it definitely is incorporated in streetwear. I mean, hell, brands like Supreme and stuff literally do artist collaborations all the time, so I feel like I'm not deviating too much from our regular schedule by covering this today. But what artist merch do I want to talk about? What artists could possibly be on my radar that's so important that we need to talk about them on the channel? Well, it's our my favorite old-timey YouTuber, Filthy Frank. Or in this case, he's obviously going by the name Joji these days. He is releasing merch for his new project, Nectar, which comes out on July the 10th, I'm pretty sure, from memory. But yeah, he's releasing merch for it, and I wanted to cover that on the channel today. Now that I actually think about it, we have covered some of the 88 Rising gang before. I mean, we covered Rich Brian's merch when he dropped his single Yellow way back. Wait, let me just find it. Yeah, I've also just got Head in the Clouds on vinyl. Like, it's a massive, like, 3 or 2 disc print. And now we get to talk about Joji. So actually, like, without even realizing it, I've covered a lot of the 88 Rising gang on the channel, and we've also covered a lot of other artist collaborations now that I really think about it. Like, we've covered Injury Reserve, we've covered The Weeknd multiple times. So yeah, I think we do need to talk about Joji today. So obviously Joji's released his 2 singles, Gimme Love and Run, all to hype and, you know, build up excitement for his upcoming project, which is Nectar, from memory, coming out on July 10th. I don't know if it's an album or an EP. I haven't really been following him that religiously as of late, so I don't know what the status is on that. Obviously, Joji fans out there will be able to tell me if it's an album or EP. Definitely let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, to celebrate both his 2 new singles and the new project, Joji has released new merch on Joji's store. So today we're going to cover all the merch that has released for that. I reckon there'll be more merch that'll release closer to the album's date, as well as after the album has released. Like, I assume there's going to be vinyl editions and stuff like that. I mean, hell, he even did like vinyl pressings for his first EP that he dropped, and I've posted this one on my Instagram before. It comes with, I think it was a transparent disc, I want to say, so like a disc you can see through. It was a really cool EP. It was a really cool EP. I've been following his projects for a while now, so I'm actually kind of keen to see him pump out another project come this July. But yes, without further ado, we should head on over to Joji's store and have a look at the merch. So let's go do that. Here we are. So as we can notice, right off the bat, we've got a lot of dark pieces in this collection. You may also notice straight away, they've got a spoon, a Gimme Love spoon. You know what? I've seen weirder merch, and a Gimme Love spoon, engraved spoon, that's not the weirdest thing that I've seen here today. But it looks like with every single purchase that you do, you get the digital album when it drops on July. You can also just buy the digital album by itself, but yeah, I would much rather see, the digital album is $10, right? If I buy just this sweatband, which is $13.50, I'm paying $3.50 for the sweatband and essentially $10 for the album. You kind of get what I mean? So there's no real point in just buying the Nectar digital album when you can buy like a sweatband for an extra $3.50 and get a merch sweatband, or, you know, there's some laces here as well for $14.40, so you pay an extra $14.44, and then you can get the digital album and some shoelaces. I mean, I don't know if you'll ever use the shoelaces, but at least you get a little bit of merch with it, you know? Now, just to say quite quickly on the channel, if you guys want me to cover more artist merch that I'm following, let me know in that comment section below. Give me a big old like in the like section below. Comment down below that you want to see more artist merch coverage, and I can definitely cover more artist merch on the channel for you guys. Another thing we've also got to discuss is, as much as I love artist merch, we have to talk about what we think they're going to be printed on, what we think the quality is going to be like, because that is the biggest downside of artist merch, right? Modern day artist merch is made with the intent of just pumping it out, making as much money as they can, and then releasing a new project and pumping out more merch for that new project. They don't really take their time anymore with the artist merch. Now, this isn't everyone, don't get me wrong, this is not everyone. I have praised many artists that have done artist merch really, really well. For an example, I literally wear this hoodie so many times on the channel, it's not even funny. Injury Reserve, when they printed their hoodies on Champion blanks, I was like, you deserve all the props forever, because that's literally awesome. Reverse weave hoodies, you printed on them, amazing. Another thing is when Travis Scott released the Air Jordan 6s, he did, I would say, technically artist merch. He released those Jordan suede hoodies. Those were absolutely insane. I wish more artists would take their time with their merch and get them printed and made on good quality pieces. One, because the good quality pieces last forever, and two, it leaves a really good impression on your fans, especially fans that are also fans of streetwear, like me, that recognize when it's good quality and when it's not. And also, if it lasts for decades, right, that means that people decades from now, if they see people wearing this merch that has lasted for decades, they might even go check out your projects like decades after you've like finished your music career. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously people will be still checking out your artwork like decades from now, but do you know what I mean? Like, if the merch stands the test of time, people might see and learn about you as an artist years from now. So any upcoming artists out there, please get your merch printed on good quality hoodies. I'm talking Champion reverse weaves. I'm talking 100% cotton hoodies. I'm not talking no Gildans, no Independents. AS color blanks are alright, but you know what I mean? Like, get it printed on good stuff. But now that I've had my little artist merch rant, let's dive into the first piece that is in this collection, which is the Nectar new album tee. Okay, so this actually confirms my suspicion that it's a new album, because obviously it says Nectar, the new album t-shirt, plus digital album. So it is a new album, so I was a little bit unsure if he's doing a new EP or a new album. So it's a new album, that's exciting. I will dive into the details of the piece first. So it's a short sleeve crew neck t-shirt in cotton jersey, on cotton jersey? I don't know. Graphic print on front and back neck label. Merchandise is available for pre-order. It'll ship out in 4 weeks, so a month. Digital download of Nectar will be available once the album releases. Cool. Digital downloads are only available to customers in the US. Items also sold separately from purchase. Limit to 4 per cart. Imagine that. I don't know. It's really foreign to me to think that people would like stockpile artist merch. Really crazy. No returns, cancellations, or exchanges. It doesn't say what it's printed on. It just says it's a cotton piece. So hopefully it's printed on some nice quality stuff. We'll have a look at the actual artwork though. So it's a it's a part of the Nectar artwork. It is Joji's eye. And below it, it says Joji, Nectar, the new album. It's not too bad of a piece. It's kind of hard to tell if it's like what's on the front and what's on the back, because the tee doesn't, that kind of looks like the back of the neck crew line, right? And then I go here, it looks exactly the same. So this tee isn't going to have a low neck ring. It's going to be right at the top of the neck that this tee goes to. So it's going to, if anything, come up a little bit. By the looks of it, if this image is exactly how I expect it to be. Graphic printed on front and back neck label. I don't see anything on the back. Am I tripping? All I see is white. Okay, well, hard to tell if this is on the front or back. Either way, it's a cool little piece. It's only 28 bucks. It's very cheap artist merch, which has got me worried that it's printed on like cheap quality, but maybe Joji's just like, you know what guys, I'm gonna give it to you cheap. It's hard for me to decide. Either way, this is a pretty steezy piece. I might actually have to consider picking up some Joji merch this time around, but yeah. This is not bad. This is not a bad tee. Next we'll move on to the next piece, which I think was a hoodie. Okay, so this is actually a piece that I was more interested in because as you guys know, I'm a sucker for black or dark colored hoodies. Now this is the acid wash, so that means that instead of getting a hard solid color like black, it's black but it looks like someone's like essentially washed it with acid. So it pulls the color out of the piece and makes it lighter in some areas, actually dark black in others. You can kind of see it if we just hover over here on the image. See how it's darker in this patch down here, but then it becomes lighter on the chest area here. That's what acid wash looks like. Instead of having a solid color, it's lighter in some areas, darker in others. It's a really cool aesthetic to have on a lot of pieces. I love acid washed hoodies. It looks awesome on like greens, really just dark colors, blacks, navy blues, stuff like that. Washed out acid wash colors looks sick. And that's why I really like this piece, because it's not just your standard like dark hoodie. It's an acid washed one. Now what it's printed on, that's another question. If it's printed on a high quality, you know, piece, like a champion piece, that would be sick. An acid washed champion Joji piece, ooh, that would be amazing. We'll dive in to see if it says anything here about it, but it's acid wash Gimme Love Solar Orbit Hoodie digital album, 50 bucks. So double what the price of the tees are. It has a planet and what looks like a solar system with a satellite and a little crossword, I think, that says gimme love. Joji with the earth there, gimme love written down below. It's a cool little graphic. Nothing on the back while it looks at it, but I didn't expect anything more than just a little graphic there. It's a long sleeve cotton fleece black hoodie. Graphic printed on front and back neck label. Back neck label. What does it mean by back neck label? So, does it mean that on the back of where the normal tags would be, it's printed there? Okay, I think that's what it means. It'll come out in about a month, and you'll also get a digital version of the album as well. Just from the cut of this, I don't know what it's going to be printed on, but just looking at the cut, I really like the hem cut, how it really comes into like a really small fit down at the waistline here. Do you see that? It looks really wide and then comes really short on the waistline. Same with the arms as well. The arms look super wide and then they come down to a thin wrist line here. I think that's really, really cool. And I like the acid wash color. I like the graphic on it. This is a really, really cool piece. I like this piece. I would consider picking this one up. I'd be more inclined to pick up the hoodie than the tee, but that's just because I'm me, guys. I'm a sucker for artist merch. I'm a sucker for black hoodies. So it kind of just ticks all the boxes that I'm looking for. I will move on to the next piece though and have a look what else is dropping. Okay, next we have the vintage wash. So not an acid wash, a vintage wash. So it looks like it's aged, you know? It's not different colors on the piece. It just looks like a vintage color, a color used in like the 70s, 80s, maybe even the 60s on clothing then. So it's a different type of wash to acid wash. Acid wash. Gimme Love drip placard t-shirt with digital album. So on the front it has Gimme Love with this like, I love it, little like gold liquid pouring out of the spoon. On the back it has Joji screaming with Joji Gimme Love 2020 screen print on fabric 6x6 inches. I don't know if that is part of the actual tee or if it's just the details for the graphic. I actually kind of wouldn't mind it if it was actually part of the tee itself, like it has Joji Gimme Love 2020 screen printed on fabric 6x6 inches, but it might just be a little card to give us the details about how big it's going to look on the actual back of the piece. But I kind of would like it there because if I have it like this, right, it kind of seems like an art piece in a museum. I kind of vibe with it. I hope that does get included, but I doubt it. It could just be the square on the back. It'll ship out in a month's time and the retail price is 28 bucks. Not a bad piece, I just don't really feel the color. The vintage color is not really my thing, but you might really just like that graphic on the front. That is a very cool graphic on the front. It's double backed with the graphic and they didn't ask for more of a retail price for it. It's only $28 and weirdly 44 cents. I don't know if that's because it's converted to Australian dollars, but Yeah, 44 cents. Very weird. Very weird. But a very cool piece. We'll see what else is dropping in the bundle as well. Okay, so we're here. Have a look at it. It's the Gimme Love engraved spoon plus digital album. So it showed that the digital album is $10 by itself, right? So you're paying $7.24 for the spoon. It's got Gimme Love engraved into the actual head of the spoon. Going down the spine of it, right at the tip, it's got Joji written on it. Doesn't look like there's anything on the back, but I don't know if you need anything more than that. I think this is a cool little piece. It's very unique for artist merch. You know, artist merch, they usually do tees, hoodies, maybe an accessory. But when have you heard of an artist doing a spoon? You know, it's very unique. I like it. I like it. It's, yeah, for $17, it's a bit pricey, but all things considered, you get the album as well. Not too bad. If I was to pick up the merch, like say a hoodie, I'd consider picking up the spoon just for a bit of a laugh, you know, just to get it, you know, just to have it. So yeah, I might have to consider picking this one up. I will move on to the next piece though and have a look at what's dropping in the Joji, Gimme Love, Run, Nectar merch. Okay, so now we got the Run Reach hoodie. Has Run done on some golden text on the front there. It's a graphic though that's not embroidered, it's printed. Unfortunately, that would be the selling point. If this was embroidered, I would have been like, ooh, I'm on. Unfortunately, it is printed. On the back though, we've got this really awesome graphic of a hand reaching out with gold liquid, or like, yeah, gold liquid dripping down the bottom and on the fingertips as well. It's a really cool graphic. I actually really like this. It retails for $48.44. It's a cool little piece. Printed on cotton fleece. So if you don't know what cotton fleece is, it's the fleecy bits of the inside of the hoodie there, on this part here. So it's cotton on the outside and then cotton fleece, so it feels all like a sheep's wool essentially on the inside. Very cool. Yeah, this is an okay piece. I don't mind this one too much. I have seen that it may come on different style pieces like jackets and stuff, so I may be more inclined to pick it up on a jacket because I would love the artwork to show on the back, but because I'm the type of guy that wears a hoodie and then a jacket over the top of the hoodie, I kind of want the artwork on the jacket so then people can see it on the jacket. So this one I wouldn't be interested in picking up because I want the artwork to be shown on the back. So I'm just going to skip out on this one. Next we have some Run shoelaces. They come in a 3 set. This would be kind of fun for just like a pair of Converse or something. It's got Run, then Joji, then Run, and then continues with Joji again. Comes in 3 colors. It comes in white, black, and lime green. Lime green has really been a trend over the past couple of years, hasn't it? So there it is there. I like this. This is unique. Not a lot of artists do things like, you know, shoelaces for their merch and stuff like that. So this is cool. I like this. For $14.40 though, for shoelaces, ooh, you're asking a bit there. But I suppose you do get the digital album with it as well. I kind of don't like that system because then it feels like you're buying the digital album multiple times over when really your boy just wants some shoelaces. I don't really want the digital album 10 times over. I can't even download the digital album because I'm not American. So I kind of would just like the shoelaces. I kind of would just like to pay the $4.44 for just the shoelaces, but what can you do, I suppose? It's to get those album sales up. So yeah, not a bad piece. I don't know if I'd pick it up though. I kind of just go with the laces that come in my own shoes. I'm not really about like buying custom laces. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave this one as well. Okay, up next we have the sweatband that just says Run. I'm actually kind of interested in this one. It's got Run embroidered into the cotton blend sweatband. Hopefully it's one that fits around your head, not a wristband. It doesn't specifically say wristband on it, so I assume it's a headband one. This is kind of a cool little piece. You could wear this. I used to get around headbands quite a bit when I had a lot longer hair, so it's kind of a vibe. I kind of feel this one. It's $13.50. Yeah, it's pretty steezy. I would consider picking this one up. It's a nice little sweatband, yeah. Because it's embroidered, that's why I'm on board. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on it in the comment section below, guys. Would you pick up the sweatband for $13.50? Kinda expensive there. Okay, next we have the most expensive piece in this whole collection, which is the Run Reach Coach's Jacket plus digital album. It has Run printed on the front of it, and on the back it has that reach graphic there. I think the graphic looks super awesome. If it is really high quality, like the image is a really high quality print, I would love this on the jacket. The jacket looks super sick. I don't have a lot of coaches jackets, but they're really easy to wear over the top of just like a nice hoodie, even just over the top of a little shirt, to be honest. Yeah, no, this is sick. I love it. I just love that graphic. That graphic on the back is awesome. Let me know in the comment section below though, guys. Do you prefer it on the hoodie or do you prefer it on the coach's jacket? I'm definitely leaning on the coach's jacket. I think the coach's jacket's where it's at. But I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions on it, guys. But it is a very, very nice piece either way. Next, we have the Sanctuary graphic tee. Comes in a little graphic with Joji printed on it multiple times. I really like this one. It kind of gives off like really retro, like Star Wars type of vibes with how the artwork's been laid out. This is actually really, really cool. There's no graphic on the back, unfortunately, just the front, but for 28 bucks, who's complaining, right? This is a nice piece. Let me know if you'd be picking this one up. I don't think I'll pick this one up. The coach's jacket is mainly the thing that I'm the most interested in, but it's a nice piece either way. Next, we have a very interesting accessory, but I feel like it's type of valid. So we have the Run Guitar Pick 3 set for $8.50 plus the digital album. So it's actually really, really cheap. I think it's kind of interesting that we get a guitar pick. The song was very rock oriented with the production. It featured a lot of guitars, a lot of stuff like that. I can understand why they did a guitar pick set for it, because there'll be people doing covers and stuff like that. It'd be kind of cool to do a Run cover with the official Run guitar pick set, you know? I think this is a really cool piece for $8.50 for 3 of them. I don't know what the guitar pick price is normally, because I obviously don't play the guitar. So I don't know if this is very expensive or not. Definitely let me know if you're a guitar player and, you know, let me know if this is expensive or not. But for artist merch ones, for a 3-pack, I think this sounds pretty reasonable to me. This sounds like a pretty good deal. So I think if I was doing covers of bands and I wanted to do a cover of Run, I would definitely be picking this one up. And obviously, last but not least, we have the digital album itself. So for 10 bucks, you can pick up the album when it drops on July 10th. I saw it released, it was going to get a release on July 10th when I watched the Joji, I think it was Run video clip, or maybe Gimme Love video clip. Either way, I like the artwork. I hope it releases on vinyl, because this is a really, really cool piece. Really cool photo that could be done well on posters or on vinyls, you know. But as I said, there'll be more merch most likely dropping when the album actually drops or when it gets closer to the drop date. This is just all the merch that's released so far. But I would love to know all your thoughts and opinions on it, guys. What's your favorite piece from all the merch that's dropped so far? Is it the Acid Wash Gimme Love hoodie? Is it the Reach hoodie, the Run Reach hoodie? Or is it the Reach Coach's jacket? I love the Coach's jacket. I think that's a really sick piece. Do you know what you could do to celebrate the singles? You could wear the Acid Wash Gimme Love hoodie underneath the Coach's jacket. You could have the whole outfit, actually. You could have the tee on, you could have the Nectar tee on, you could have the Acid Wash Gimme Love hoodie on, then you could put the jacket over the top of it, then you could wear the sweatband because you're going to be sweating in all those layers. You could even lace up your shoes with the laces. Imagine that, a full Joji outfit. How cool would that be? That would be pretty cool. That would be a cool Instagram photo. If any of you guys out there are watching this video and you do that photo shoot, you gotta tag me in it. At Danyal Bridge, tag me in that photo. That would be a good laugh. But back to it. What's your favorite? Which is your favorite piece? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or as always, the comment section below. That's it, guys. That is all the merch that's dropped as of, what is it, the 23rd today? I think it's the 23rd. 22nd. As of the 22nd of April, that is all the merch that has dropped for Joji's Run, Gimme Love, and Nectar releases. I'll cover more merch if you guys want me to when more of the Joji merch drops. Definitely let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like on this video to let me know that you want to see more Joji videos. If you guys want me to cover more Joji merch, more artist merch in general, don't forget to just leave a big old thumbs up and a comment in the comment section down below, guys. But that's everything I really have to say about all the merch. Some of the pieces were very cool here. I like that he incorporated things like acid wash and vintage wash on some of the pieces. It makes it feel a lot less generic to just like black hoodies and blue shirts and stuff like that. It's good to have a little bit of variation in there. But hopefully we get some more merch in the future to celebrate or to hype up the upcoming release of his new album Nectar. So until that merch comes out on his store, until the next sneaker video, until the next streetwear video, guys, I'll catch you later.